Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us for this Amicable Academy, which is the Amicable Divorce Network's education that is geared towards everybody. So whether you are a divorce industry professional or someone who is facing divorce, this presentation is for you. And we are so honored today to be joined by Jody Bruns. Jody went out and started her own designation, which is a certified divorce lending professional. And usually when I explain this to my clients, they're like, there is such a thing. And I'm like, there is. And what is really interesting about this designation is how much it can help attorneys and mediators and those in the trenches with divorcing clients really elevate the level of service that you are providing in your cases and make sure that your clients are set up for success. Often I see as a mediator where somebody makes an offer and says, the wife needs to refinance the mortgage and pull out $100,000 of equity in 90 days or something like that. And I'm like, has anybody found out if she will qualify to do that with half of the assets and not having worked in a year? And so these are some really important things, because what is available as a legal option is very different than what is an actual mortgage option. And I am an attorney and a mediator. I am not a mortgage professional. And so we want to punt all of those types of questions to our CDLPs. And we have many in the Amicable Divorce Network who are ready to assist people with refinance, with the purchase of a new home, equity buyout, anything that may occur. So without further ado, I am going to turn it over to Jody Bruns, who is going to tell us all about why we should work with a certified divorce lending professional.
Thank you very much, Tracy Ann, for inviting me to speak with your group today. I'm going to hopefully share some really good insight for everyone today on what and who a CDLP is and how they can, as Tracy Ann just said, really just elevate the outcome of your divorce settlements. And I would start off basically by saying, most of us, we would all probably on here agree that 100% of all divorces have some type of financial settlement, right? Whether it's closing and distributing the funds in a simple joint marital bank account, or even you keep your checking account, I'll keep mine. You have to sometimes distribute investment accounts, project valuations on pensions, etc. And obviously, from our viewpoint today, is there's real property involved. And I think another thing that a lot of professionals, they overlook is the fact that family law proceedings themselves, they have the potential to affect, relationships at the most fundamental level. And what they don't often take into consideration is that housing itself is a fundamental basis of stability for the families and the divorcing homeowners. So I wanted to take the opportunity today to introduce you to the concept first of divorce mortgage planning and how it can positively affect the outcome of your divorce cases. And, another thing is we're all very familiar with the typical players, right, involved in a divorce case: the family law professionals, mediators, divorce financial planners, forensics, valuation experts, and some of the others, that are more of the ancillary players in this divorce case. So what I wanted today is to help you really understand another player that is out there and is available to help all of your divorcing clients, and that is the certified divorce lending professional. Just to, properly introduce you to myself is, again, my name is Jody Bruns. I am the president and founder of the Divorce Lending Association and the CDLP certification. I've personally been involved in finance and mortgage financing for over 35 years, actively working with divorcing homeowners and their divorce teams. And one of the things that I like to say is that I am not an advocate for divorce. I've been there, I've done that, and I would not wish that on anyone. I am, though, an advocate for providing a higher level of service to anyone going through a divorce. I'm very empathetic towards that. And I believe that it's through knowledge and education that mortgage professionals, attorneys, mediators, real estate professionals, etc., you truly can bring value to the divorcing homeowner and their professional divorce team with that elevated educational background. I wanted to start off by introducing you to who is the Divorce Lending Association, first of all. We were founded in 2014, and we started off by providing, the education and training to mortgage professionals in the divorce market, or who wanted, to be more involved working with family law professionals. And I was actually in the Chicago market at the time, and I was just building my own, divorce mortgage planning practice. And I sat down with some attorneys in Chicago, and they commended me. They said, "We really like your educational approach. You should write a curriculum for the mortgage industry to help everyone better understand divorce and how it's impacted by the mortgage." So that's where the Divorce Lending Association really evolved from. And our mission at the DLA is to help divorcing homeowners make more informed decisions regarding their home equity solutions, as well as purchase options now and in the future. The other thing is, what really is a certified divorce lending professional? What is a CDLP? Certified divorce lending professionals are licensed mortgage professionals who have completed a very comprehensive and rigorous certification program. They have ongoing continuing education requirements. They're involved in developing active, just very successful divorce mortgage planning practices themselves. And it's their ability to actually expand their vision of the normal scope of the traditional mortgage professional into something that is almost, they become a divorce professional who offers mortgage financing rather than a mortgage professional who just occasionally helps a divorcing client. The one thing that I will say is the role of the CDLP is to support the divorce team. They are not acting independently. They want to be included in the settlement process, because that's the only time we can actually understand what the objectives are, what's going on, and then we can proactively work with the divorce team and the divorcing couple to identify and put together strategies and solutions that are going to benefit everybody involved. And this might be the first time you're hearing about the CDLP. So let me start by giving you some insight on the value of a CDLP and how they bring that value to your divorce team, whether it's mediation, collaborative, litigation, the amicable divorce process, obviously. What I would say one of the most common questions that I get is, how is a CDLP different than a traditional mortgage professional? And that's a fair question, but my answer is simple also. It's the same as you, actually. If you're a CDFA, how are you different than a traditional financial advisor? If you're a family law attorney, how are you different than a criminal or bankruptcy attorney? Same thing with a mediator. If you're a mediator, why do divorcing couples come to you? It's our background knowledge and training in divorce that makes us different. And CDLPs, again, are much different. They want to offer their technical expertise in divorce mortgage planning to you and your clients. The CDLP, they work directly with you and the divorcing family. They want to really be able to examine the opportunities, the home equity solutions that are available. And there's another great piece of information I'm just going to throw out here in the beginning, is that a CDLP cannot charge for their consultation fees. If they charge you a consultation fee, they actually may be in violation of ECOA, because there are specific lending laws, et cetera, and marital status is a protected class. So we have to be very careful about that. And how the CDLP does get paid is that they're paid directly by their employer when they successfully close a mortgage transaction. So hopefully, by the time I'm done and I share some information, more insight on the CDLP, and I'm going to show you a couple scenarios really quickly also, is that I want you guys to realize that there's probably zero reason you should not include a CDLP in your case management. And also, integrating divorce mortgage planning into that.